Hi everybody, it's Lee. Coming to you with a quick video for STMath since we're at that halfway point in the school year. Actually a little bit over the halfway mark because it's 92nd day of school, I think. But I wanted to touch base and kind of to reflect on where you're at with STMath at this point in the year. For second grade teachers, this is our second year implementing STMath, so hopefully we're going a little bit deeper this year. Last year our goal was just to get students on the computer. We did really well making sure our kiddos were on there for around 90 minutes a week. This year we really want to be starting to look at how are we integrating it into our overall math curriculum, making it a part of our full math experience for our kiddos, and maintaining the time per week. So I know a lot of the weeks this school year, for whatever reason, were not full weeks. So I understand that we might not be hitting the complete 90-minute mark, but we should be getting as close to that as possible. And for kindergarten, your goal this year really is just to get comfortable with getting your kiddos on there 60 minutes a week. And 60 minutes is the goal. And keep in mind that if your students are on there for a close to the amount of time that's recommended, then they should be at about 50% of the syllabus progress at this point. So as a whole school, we're approaching 40%, so we're a little bit kind of behind where we'd like to be, but this is only, year two for the entire school to be implementing it. So I understand that there are some bumps in the road. Some ideas and some shifts that some teachers have been making is finding that weird chunk of time in their classroom and sliding STMath in that part and kind of removing it from their math workshop or their full math block. So I know some of us have this weird 20-25 minutes between a special and before lunch, or this handwriting time. You could try experimenting putting STMath in that block, and then that is just STMath going on during that time, which allows you to pull small groups of students during that, and just making sure that you're not pulling those same kids every single day, because then they're not getting the experience of STMath. Also want to let you know that there are some changes coming. You may have seen when you logged into your dashboard, and that first screen says that we're not using Flash anymore. So there's changes coming this summer for STMath, which is going to kind of really revamp a lot of things. And if you go on the STMath Central, I believe it is right now, you can take a look at some of those upcoming changes. And I will let you know as soon as I know what the changes are going to look like and how I can help you guys with those changes. So take a look. Hopefully this week you can get onto your dashboard and see kind of where the majority of your kiddos are, and also be thinking about how much time you're getting on there each week. We really want to be getting as close to that 90 minutes and 60 minutes as possible so that the kids are experiencing the entire amount of STMath. One other thing to keep in mind, if you are rearranging syllabus curriculum, if you're putting in some additional objectives or you're kind of rearranging things, if you put in an additional objective and you move it to the second objective in the list, and 9% of your students have already passed that, it will bump everybody back to that point, which is fine. Just keep that in mind so that you don't kind of panic, oh my god, now everyone's back on this one that I wanted to put in there only for a couple students. So if you have any questions about how to rearrange the curriculum, how to turn things off, how to turn things on, let me know. Another idea, if you feel like you are really kind of far behind in the amount of time that your kids have been on STMath and you want to give them that experience, you can turn on the homework objectives, and then those kids that are playing at home will be able to progress farther in the curriculum. But that is a teacher-by-teacher decision, so I don't want you to feel that I'm pressuring you to do that. That's completely up to you, but it's just an idea to help kind of get kids into more of the curriculum. If you have any questions or you're struggling with getting your kids on and you want to brainstorm some ideas with me, reach out. I'm here for you guys. Have an awesome week.